saying that child has value and we should love and protect that child, you know? I'm not saying the molestation should have happened. That was good. I'm saying the fact that a new human being is here on the earth is a good thing. Humans have value.
It's about morals, bro. It's just some stuff like, it's just weird.
Where do you get your morals, though? If you believe in a higher being, how do you know what this higher being thinks is right or wrong? How do you know?
My parents,
I don't know. That's the point. But
that's the problem.
But it's common sense. Like it's just to know that. Like,
another one.
Like it's just sense to know.
You should love these kids, man, and speak up for them.
I love kids. I always love kids.
Yeah.
I think in some cases it's like it's just common sense to
Come join the tea party.
It's not murder. It's just
Hello,
if a 13-year-old girl was to get molested, I don't think that she should have that kid at 13.
You're condemning that child to death for the crime of that child's father.
You're messing up a child's life.
Coming from
If
a
a
man.
13-year-old girl was to get molested and get pregnant, you think she, at 13 years old, where's her childhood? You think she want to raise a baby? That she got molested?
Any pain that she's going to go through is nothing compared to that child being murdered and being mutilated to death. Like she might go through some pain, but she should sacrifice for her child and love her baby. Parents should sacrifice, right?
You're degrading another kid's life for another one. That's what you're doing.
No, I'm saying she's going to have some pain.
Wait, who's being degraded for another one?
I just asked him if a 13-year-old girl was to have a kid, how do you think her childhood is going to go by her wanting to having to raise a child?
It was her decision
To be raped?
To be molested?
Oh, not to be molested, but
No,
Yeah,
he's
we're
saying if she
talking
got
about rape.
molested,
Yeah, we're talking about rape.
she's supposed to have the baby. It's a blessing that she got pregnant by a molester.
it may not be a blessing, but it happened, and now, you know.
That's a human being who needs to be loved and protected.
You can abort it.
Protected.
That's what you
So you're
can
going
No.
to take away another kid's life.
No, you're
For
killing
another one.
yourself.
No, I'm saying that mother
That 13
should sacrifice for her child. She should love her child. She may go through some pain, but there's no reason, there's no justification to murder somebody just because you're like, oh, I'm gonna go through some pain and I don't like this human being and I'm so focused on myself and how I feel.
She's 13 and 14 years old. Why wouldn't it be justifiable for her not to want a kid?
She has a whole life.
I'm saying that doesn't justify her murdering her child.
So what's the best? What if a 13-year-old gets molested and she doesn't want the child? What's the best thing you think?
Give it over to adoption.
She should take care of her child. She will need help doing that. So people should help her. They should help her take care of her child.
So you guys are honestly telling me
on
that
the
she's
playground
obligated to
playing.
have this child that she just got molested, but she's obligated to have it and give it away.
She's obligated to love her baby who is living and growing in the first stages of life.
But this baby is not even like.
You can just have it out.
You're discriminating based on age, man. You're saying they don't have as much value.
Everyone is right in their own way, but it's a personal choice.
No, it's not. It's not a personal choice to murder someone.
We're saying everyone has their opinion, and you're saying yours is objective. He feels different than I feel. You feel different than she feels.
You're being
Why can't
biased
we all
right now.
coexist?
Because children are being murdered.
He's right in his own way.
Children are being murdered.
It's the child's fault.
But it's not the child's fault, of course it's not.
Right.
But the woman also has
a lot of
autonomy
thoughts.
to her body.
Okay.
No,
You're
not.
murdering the little girl's childhood. You're taking away the little girl's
No,
childhood.
because if she puts it up for adoption, she'll be free
Why
again.
does she have
And
to put
it-
it up for adoption?
she's
Like, why does she have to
13.
go 9 months through having a kid?
I was playing on a playground. I
Because-
was doing
I mean,
child
it's a
things.
baby.
Why do I want to
13-year-old
be in
girl.
at
If
13?
If somebody
That
molested
wasn't
by
my
13
fault.
and 14, even my 15, 16, no matter what age you're molested, if you get molested and you were my daughter,
You didn't want
The
that to
molestation
happen.
is worse than the child.
but would you tell your daughter it's
Hello,
a blessing,
how are you
she
guys
just got
doing
molested
today?
and she's pregnant, you would tell her to carry it for 9 months and then give it away?
Yeah, I would.
No. I'm glad.
You're justifying murder, sir. Man, you're justifying murder. You're saying, hey, here's a certain circumstance where you can mutilate someone to death.
You're justifying taking away a kid's child.
Your tax
So you're saying like somebody having a great childhood is more important than somebody living through every stage of life and not getting their arms and legs torn off?
No.
You know how an abortion
Let me,
works?
hold on, let me try to.
Yeah, I do.
They're not like just Snickers.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, they are.
Yep.
Okay.
They suck them into little pieces with a vacuum hose.
But everything that I'm saying, you're going against it. So you just told me that I feel like it's okay for murder, right? You feel like it's okay to take away a child's childhood. Like, that's something about being a child is not having, like,
So you're,
kids are
and
supposed to
I'm
have
saying it's absurd to think that it's worse for somebody to have a less than ideal childhood than it is to murder, for somebody to be murdered.
I agree with you on some extent, saying like if you lay down and have sex or whatever, and you get pregnant, and you know you're being grown, you do what you do, and you get pregnant, that's on you. Now I feel like the baby is on you then. You feel me? That's murder then. You know, but like it's certain.
No, murder doesn't change based on how somebody was created.
It does change because if I was to murder, if you was to come up to me and hit me with a hammer 10 times in my head and I'm dead, that's murder. But if I was to come up to you and attack you and you hit me 10 times, that's self-defense.
But the baby is not attacking her. The baby is innocent.
I'm not saying.
Right, you're making an analogy, but the analogy doesn't work.
Huh?
You're making an analogy, but the analogy doesn't work.
You're telling me it's okay to take away a 13-year-old child. So like, you're sitting on the corner saying like,
yes, I'm
even if someone was to get molested, it's not okay for them to get away. Like,
yeah, I'm saying people have no right to murder their own children in any circumstance. Nothing justifies murdering people.
We're gonna go let him live his. How old are you?
26.
You're 26. One day, sir, you have any kids?
I don't have any kids.
One day you're gonna have kids, sir. I hope you do. I hope you do.
And then come back.
And please tell me, how do you feel? At 10 years from now,
it's not going to change.
About the situation.
Having kids has nothing to do with determining when people have rights and when that it's wrong to murder them.
Instinct, man. Like imagine if it's a kid, like it's just a kid, bro. You're telling me it's okay for a 13-year-old to carry a baby for 9 months and she just to give it away.
Yes, that's because
she still goes through 9 months of unchildhoodness. Like that's 9 months of her childhood.
Yes, taking care of a child, taking care of that baby inside her womb.
Was forced upon her.
Yes, a new child that has been created, who needs love. Don't discriminate, man. Yeah. Love these kids, dude.